Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so today I've got a review of a monocular, a thermal handheld monocular by HikMicro. This one, as you can see by the box, this one's the FQ35. 35 being the objective lens at the end, which is the lens just there. Yeah, so there's the box. What we're going to do is have a look inside the case, show you some specs, show you what comes with it. I'll do some footage, some video, nighttime, daytime, caption different things, and then we'll just talk about it really. So there's the box first. Yeah, that's what it comes in. Now I'll leave the link where I bought this from, the company. I've never bought from them before, but I'll leave a link where I bought it anyway. Yeah, so this is the FQ35. Let me just put it like that. You can see the writing a bit better. This one's the FQ35. They come in loads of different models and sizes and price range. These things aren't cheap, but what you've got to remember is you're paying for the technology inside. Yeah. Okay, so there's the box. It comes with a nice carry case. I've took it out there because I didn't want to show you all that. So there's the case, comes with a strap so you can carry it over your shoulder. These come off as well, so you can actually take them off if you want, and I'll do that now. They're like a dog leash type of thing. Pretty nice. You won't lose that if you're walking for a bit. I probably personally won't use, I'll just use it like this to go in the car or something. So it comes with a nice hard case, 2 zips. You can see I've took one of the plastics off. The zips go all the way around, and it's got a really nice like a soft latex type of grip. That's fantastic. You're not going to definitely won't drop that. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it comes like in the box. Have I got anything I can use to prop this up? Yes, I'll use that. Okay, so you can see a bit better. So the front bit, you've got some documentation and a cable. It's like a mesh. Got a bit of that's different languages. I think that's just in English and French. No one's going to read that. And then you've got a little card there with you can QR code, so you can scan to get the software to go on, which you've hopefully already done. Clean and cloth. And finally, if I can get it out, finally a USB type C to type A, and then here there's like a padded 10mm thick soft padding, and then we've got 2 18650 batteries, which are nice because it takes one inside, but you've got a spare one. And it looks like, I've never opened this yet. I've tried it, but I haven't had a look at all of it. I haven't charged the batteries up. I'm using my own. I'll keep them for spare. So it comes with, looks like a bag. First time I've opened this. Yeah, it's like a neoprene sock, which is pretty good. And there's like a drawstring inside. Yeah. Like a drawstring in there, just because it's new. Once I've used it, in fact, there's my other one off my other night vision, thermal, and obviously you can see the difference in size. I'll show you that one in a minute actually, because I'm going to compare my other thermal to this because I've only got 2, and I'll show you that one shortly. So once you get used to it, it's like a diver neoprene type of thing. That's good. So it comes with that. Put that over there. What else to come with it? 2 18650 batteries, and I'll show you them if I can get them out. How do you get them out? Like that. These ones are 3200 mAh. You can usually tell by the weight if they're half decent, and with a company like this I expect them to be decent batteries, not like copies. So yeah, 3200s, Yeah, 11.52 watt hours. That's a lot for a battery, for a small battery like that. So yeah, it comes with two of those, and then there's the unit. We'll get this out the road, but this case is really nice. Yeah, so it's a hard case. That's good. Put that out the road, and then we'll come back to that. So these are the things what it's got. It comes with a battery charger, and yeah, so we'll do this first. Comes with a 18650 battery charger. Let's have a quick look. These are quite generic. I've seen these before. In fact, this is the one that comes with it, but that's the one I bought separate, and they look surprisingly similar. So you can just see these are made probably somewhere, and they just stick the name on, which is fine, because this is a good one. Because for lithium ion you need something which is going to do recognize it, so it senses it and everything. So yeah, it comes with that, and it comes with an instruction guide, QR code on the back, and there's some specs inside. I'm not going to go over it, but yeah, you're going to get the online version as well. It comes with that, and the instruction guide for the charger. Yeah, I never tried it yet, but it should be fine. It's Type C like the other one, Type C to Type A or whatever, so you could use the same cable for that as well. Yeah, good, happy with that. 18650s then. So this runs on 18650 batteries, and I'll show you the compartment, but these things you can pick up. I've got like a whole bunch of them, which most people will have. There's just a few there. I've probably got like another 50 batteries around. Some bought ones, as you can see. These ultrafire ones are bought for flashlights. So all my things tend to be 18650 if I can. But these are fantastic. So if you could pick these up, these ones are out of a laptop battery. Which laptop was broke, so I took the battery out, and I think these ones are out of a vacuum cleaner which broke, and so on, so you can keep them and use them. That's why I like the 18650s. They're so useful like that, and of course we can use them in this. Some of the things I'm going to compare this with, not so much that, but I've got another monocular. Yeah, that's the one I've got. I've got one more, but it's on my phone. It's the one that attaches to the bottom of your phone, and it's not very good. So I've got 4 products. I got this one, which is this one's the Eco. I've done a video of this, and then I was quite impressed, but I wanted more, so I ended up getting this. This one's the LE, is it? That one's the LE10 by HikMicro. Nice and portable, go in your pocket, and this is fantastic. About £400, £400, something like that. You might get it cheaper, I don't know, but that's what I paid for something. And it's got no focus on, so you can't focus what you're looking at. You can only, it's got a diopter, so you can adjust to the screen so you can see the TV screen. Same type of deal at the top, where you've got on off, take pictures, do videos and such. And at the bottom it's got a USB, where this one's got separate batteries. So I'm not going to really compare it against this one. It's mainly this, because that's all I've got. I can't compare it against anything else really. So straight away you can see the size difference and the weight. I'm not going to do it now. I forgot to get my scales, but you can find the specs if you want. It's like 3 times heavier than that, which for me, I'll actually like it. It just feels like quality. It feels like you're getting something. It's got a metal case with rubber on the outside. So let's put this away for the time being, and let's have a look at this. So first impressions, let's have a quick look. Is that working now? Hold on. Nah. So first impressions, I'm trying to zoom in, that's all. I don't know why that's not working. Anyhow, first impressions is it looks great. It looks high quality as you're going to get from anything. It feels premium in your hand. It's got that, it just feels high quality. It looks great as well. So we've got the word Falcon at the top there. We've got a number at the serial number at the back. We've got 4 buttons at the top, which are all different shapes: square, like a up and down arrow, and a round circle. And they've even got indentations in the middle. And then on this side we've got the name, which is embossed, like sticks out, looks like metal, I don't know. And then you've got the F, stand for the Falcon. You've got a focus ring at the front, and then you've got looks like a speaker. Looks like, I think these are your speakers. It's 2 little holes. And then you've got a diopter at the back, or a focus for your eye to focus your screen, so your data, what you're looking at, your screen itself. There's a couple of lanyard hooks. There's a one there which is metal. That one's already on, obviously. And then on the bottom there's a tripod adapter, which actually is like raised up a little bit so it wouldn't push onto this port. And then you've got this here, which it looks, I can't tell whether that's plastic or metal, but it goes all the way along, and then exposes a type C USB port just there. Yeah, which is cool. That's nice. I don't know why that's not working. My zoom's not working. Can I do it manually? What the hell? My zoom stopped working. Crazy. I've just been trying it and it's been working, so I think it's because the software went funny. Anyway, so nice big rubber eye cup at the end, and the lens itself, which has got this cover on, which is like a, feels like I've got a 3D printer and I've printed out in carbon filament, and this feels like carbon. Feels like tough. So you push that and it pops open, and that'll show you the lens there, which is 35mm lens, which is huge. When I'll show you the lens on this Lynx Pro, you can see the difference. That's 10mm LE10, 35mm. Yeah. And then the next one up is, I think it's 50mm, the next one. Unlike this rubber cover, which is okay, sometimes you knock this and you don't want to be touching the lens or damaging it, so I like this idea much better. It's much better, and it's just there when you need to. You just pop that over. It'll stay there, or you can click it back into place. But yeah, that looks absolutely fantastic. You can swivel it as well, so it turns, you can have it pointing down or up or such. So battery cover then. So you can, I don't know what you can see there because I can't zoom in. You push this lever down and then you pop it out. There's a rubber soft silicone, like a skate there, and then you can just pop the 18650 out, and as you can see it's one of mine, which is the same as them ones, and these ones are out of, I think, a vacuum or something. I can't really remember what they were out of, but they're just 18650 batteries. And there's a little picture on the inside to say positive that way, negative that way. What I'd probably do for a night time, I mean, you can see there's a spring, so the spring's always at the back, isn't it? I mean, here's a few things I've got where the spring's at the other side, but generally the spring's going to be at the back. So you'd lay that across like that, and then just slide your battery in like so, pop it in, and then just clip it in like that. And then once it's in like this, you'd push it down it's like the rubber is quite thin, so you push the rubber down and then slide the hatch up so it goes red, and then it locks into place. So it'll be waterproof. I'm not sure IP60 rating, but it probably will be, because these things are designed mainly for hunters going out, rabbit and rat and fox and things like that. I'm not going to be using them for that. I just wanted one because I wanted one, and I just wanted one, so I thought I'd get one. So this is bought out my own money. So yeah. So what I'm going to do now then, I mean, it feels really nice. It's a thing, it's like very tactile. And what I'm going to do now is go over to the computer, pull up some specs, so you can say, you know, on the back of here, it gives me a few specs. So it's like it says here is a 12 nanometer sensor. Yeah. Smaller the better. It's got a 20 millikelvin thermal sensitivity. That means the lower the better. So that means if it's like higher, it's going to have be less apt to have different color, like different gradients of color. So if you get lower, it'll show you, like in a black heart, it'll show you different levels of the black. So it'll just be better. Yeah. It says economic design, or you can use it left-handed, right-handed. Comes with the batteries, you can replace them, and that's about it really. Image Pro, which is a bit of software which assumes the algorithms is going to give you a better image when you zoom in. I haven't really tried it out, but I'll let you know whether that's any good. And it's got an OLED panel, what you're looking at in there. But yeah, so that's really it on the box. So what I'm going to do is I'll shoot over to the PC and show you something else. This is a little 3D printed case I made just to put your batteries in, which I thought was quite nice. I always carry that, just clips together, and then when you want to get your batteries out, you're there. So it stops them rattling around, and you're touching the contacts and things. So I just thought I'd mention that. So I'll be over to the computer and we'll have a look at that. So back shortly. Okay guys, so at the computer, so I've jumped over to the HikMicro site, which you can see at the top there, and obviously it's a nice looking website. Actually, they've got loads and loads of good content. As you can see, when you click on outdoor and you come down, you can see we've got the Falcon, but there's many more. I think I've never heard of the Thunder one. These must be new. It says new there, but I don't know, but that looks nice. Here's me. What about that guy that to go down and answer the door? So yeah, so this website's really good. Loads of good features. These Habrock K4 binoculars, while we're here, nearly got some of these. I'd love to be able to try some of these out. The reason why I never bought them and I got this, the Falcon instead, is because the sensor is the same as me other thermal, and I thought having two the same, I didn't see the point of that. Yeah, so have a good look on here. If we pick the one we want is the Falcon. There you go, there's some nice pictures of it there, different range ones. So I've got that one, but the next one's going to be the 50, which is like awesome, but a lot more expensive. But depends on what you want to do. The field of vision of this one is better, so that's the reason I went for this one. I didn't really want I wanted something a lot different from the one I had. So as you can see, the FQ35, if we can go down here, you got a spec list, and it tells you whether it's scenario, better for open field, better for forest. So I wanted this. That's field and some forest, I think, but or whatever. So you could go for any of these. I just wanted that extra 35mm objective to let the heat in, so you get a longer range. So you can see here we've got a detection range of 1800 meters and identification of 600. So this is going to be affected by what you really want it for. Not too bothered about the magnification. 1.8 to 14, yeah, which it goes to, but that 1.8 is nice, 1.4 is nice as well, but for what I want. And then obviously the 50 jumps up to this 2600, and you get another 100 meters on top. I'm not going to be using it for hunting, so it would be a bit of a waste for me to, although I nearly got this one, yeah. And there's some pictures of it there. There's a 50, and there's that one I've got, and there's the 35 and the 50. Some pictures. I'm going to put up some a video shortly and some images. It shows you the distance between the 20 millikelvin. Higher, it's going to be less distinct. Where if you notice here, you can see all the hairs and the teeth on that pig. So you can. There's a lot more definition in the heat range, if that makes sense, although I'm no expert, I'm only guessing. 12 sensor, micro sensor, and there's a sensor size up to that. I don't think mine's, I think that's the 50, I think mine's the one next to that, and it might actually tell you here. No, it doesn't tell you the sensor range, but it just gives me a basic rundown of the lens and everything, and the different capabilities. Image Pro now, I haven't been able to test this out, but you can see the definition in the ground and the grass. It just, I think the algorithm must, or the software must do something to sharpen everything up a little bit. I actually like that picture better. I just like the foreground better, because it just looks a bit too dark, but then it does pop. The images pop. So there's a little bit more about it. Just telling you about a splash proof waterproof IP67, 1 meter up to 30 minutes. So yeah, splash proof definitely. Wouldn't advise putting in the water. But if you do drop it by mistake and it goes in the puddle, then you should be okay. Tell you about the battery, up to 7 hours, up to, depending on the battery types. You might get more, might get less, depending on what features you have turned on. Detection range. Now this one's for that says that's for the 50. Obviously it's not for this one, so it's a little bit of a trick there. It's not really that. That's for the 50, and that's the 35. So that's a bit of a white lie type of thing. But still, you're going to be able to spot things early, and then you've got magnification range. They're all different, depends on what you want to do. You've also got the type of panel. You've got hot tracking, which it will lock onto the hottest source, and you've got some recording memory for your footage. 4 color palettes. I don't know, more hot, black hot, white hot, there's fusion and red hot, I think, off the top of my head. You've got a free app you can download, and you can actually use your phone as a screen, and some people have the unit on the outside of the vehicle and the screen on the inside, and they can turn it through like a controller. Here's your specs here. This is going to show us a bit more. There's the FH, and then there's a FQ. Yeah, so you can see that the sensor jumps up. Oh, is that? Oh yeah, I do have that sensor. Yeah, that was the reason I didn't go for that 35. I went a smaller resolution. I'll go for that one. And then you got the 50 Hz, so it's going to be nice and smooth. The 12 nanometers, which is the pixel for the pixels, and then you've got the response wave time as 8 to 14, which is all the same. 20 millikelvins, which is good. It's all good on that one. Objective lens, and then your detection range, which is pretty good. 1800 meters, that's like mentally distance, is crazy. Focus ring, and then you've got your field of vision, which is 21.9 meters. Not sure about that, but 12.5 degrees times 10 degrees, and where to buy it and things, and a bit more information there about the battery weight and stuff, and when to use it. Recording, yes. So there's loads of good information on here which you can have a look at that. What I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to pull up some footage of me using it, and I'll do a little bit of commentary as well, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'll stick a few pictures up. This one's the one overheated, obviously. Look at the detail in that, really sharp. It's only about 5-10 feet away, but it just shows you the quality of the image. Absolutely fantastic. You can see the reflections of the heat bouncing back off the glass behind it, so that's absolutely amazing. That is in fusion. Now I haven't probably focused it properly, so I'll go through some of these images just as quickly as I possibly can, just so you can actually have a look how it looks. This was day one when I first got it. Picture of the dog, Jack Russell. Unbelievable how you can see there's that that's that low Kelvin, millikelvin sensor net D, which is like showing you all the variations between the heat on that image. There she's a bit zoomed in a little bit. Amazing. I mean, you can see the whiskers, you can see everything. Obviously it's only seeing heat, so it looks weird. She looks a bit strange. There's the front door. You can see the cold around the letterbox. If anyone does know, that's for putting letters in. And around the key in the frame. There's a picture of my son's foot. You can actually see he was playing his VR and I was messing about, and you can see the veins, the hot in his feet, which is fantastic. He's got a sock on because he's got a Veruca for swimming. There's a pigeon in the back garden, and red hot, which is looking at a house over the back about 50 yards away. And this is pitch black, by the way, like literally pitch black. It's like amazing. Cars in the distance about 300 yards. There's two squirrels on a bed feeder in the park about 400 yards away. They're geese. I'm wobbling all over because it's freezing cold. Obviously this is on the morning, so it's in the park, and you can see some people there. And I possibly haven't tuned the focus up properly. Kind of playing with the dog. But the level of definition just blows my mind. It's just amazing. That black hot is just fantastic. And it picks things out really in the. I mean, you can see that pigeon there. Is that a pigeon? Yeah, I think it's a pigeon, that one. And then you see them people at the bottom. You can see the dogs, how many there is. That's about 600 yards. So it's right at the bottom of the park, just as the bend. And then at the far distance, that's probably about 1,000 yards. Not this, the one at the other side. These at about 400 meters. Or I haven't got a rangefinder because I couldn't find it. But yeah, easily to see these. They just stand out like a sore thumb. There's somebody walking past. That's that woman who walked around, power walking. But yeah, you see that guy with his dog there. If I had on a tripod, it'd be easy. Because I'm wobbling all over because I'm cold. Then yeah, shaking. But you can still easily see the dogs there. Can't tell what type of dog that. It looks like a Scotty dog on the right. I don't know what they're beds. And then that's like a Springer. Could be yeah. And then I can't see the little one because I'm too shaky. But if I had a tripod, it'd be like easy peasy. Yeah, once you zoom in, you lose like loads. So I'm finding 3 times is about the most I'll use. There's a rat, obviously. You can see the reflection in the metal sheets of the container behind it. This is looking out. That windmill is probably 5 miles away, and the cars looking over the farmer's field, they're about 1,200 meters away to where the cars in it there. Trees in the foreground, half that. House 1,000 to 1,500, it's hard to work it out, and there's some sheep in the back there and some horses. And this was like 9 o'clock or something, night time. See that bird flying past. Them pylons, them buildings in the distance, they're about 5 mile, about 5 mile away. And I can't tell how far the pylons are, but I think the pylons are closer. Car's about 1,200 yards. I don't just what I'm looking at. I can easily pick up the heat source on the wheels, and then it picks up another heat source, which is a chimney in the distance. That's the steelworks. That big building is the steelworks. I'm just looking for any heat signatures for like animals, and it picks up that bird in the tree, which is about 60 yards away. Fantastic. Yeah, it's really impressed. So this is at the local, that froze over that pond. It's like a duck pond. It's all froze over. So I'm just looking around. There's plenty of heat sources buried in, but it's that cold. It's and the ducks are quite well insulated. You can see the eyes more on the heads, but the bodies are quite well insulated from heat, as you can see. So if I flick over to a different palette, they pop out then. See the heads are black hot. And them crows in the distance, probably about 600 yards. Sorry, not crows, they're ducks. Ducks and geese. Some geese there. I forgot what time this is. I think this was like just getting dark. Yeah, so it's frozen over. And like I said, I don't think I've focused it properly. But what you're seeing on the image here is nowhere near how good it is looking through the viewfinder. Viewfinder is just amazing. So much better quality. Okay, guys, so that's about it for the end of the video. I know it's been a long one, so hope you liked it. Any questions, leave below, and I'll try to answer them. I'm not an expert. I'm just getting this myself, but I would highly recommend these. Fantastic. I bought this out of my own money, just in case anybody's wondering about it. Everything's out of my own money, so it's an honest review. If it wasn't no good, I would tell you don't buy it, stay away from it. But I can honestly say this thing is just like having a superpower. It just feels too good to be true. It's really good. So yeah, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. Any questions, leave below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.